Hello, and it's week 8 of the photo challenge. Hello everybody and welcome back. Now it has been a few weeks since I've done a video, so I just want to catch you up with everything that's been going on. So for the last 2 weeks we've had the category has been open, the theme, so people could send me pictures to do with whatever they wanted, and I've been getting a full range of pictures. I've also run 2 workshops. We've done some live sessions through Facebook, so there's been lots of stuff going on. Now, a lot has changed since in the last few weeks. Lockdown is starting to ease a little bit. Some people are maybe going back to work, working at social distancing, all sorts of things. So with lockdown slowly fading away maybe, and life creeping back to some sort of reality and normality, this project will be coming to an end. I know, I'm sad too. But that means we are going to have the exhibition, so that's exciting. So we've got 3 more weeks of this project, and I want to try and get as many different pictures in those 3 weeks as I can. So with that in mind, let's go see what is this week's challenge. So, COVID protection. What have we been doing to protect ourselves? What have you been doing to protect yourselves? And it could be the things you have been doing to protect not only you, your family, or it could be your work colleagues, or it could be your employees. All of that, that's what I want to focus on this week, okay? So, there's so much to photograph for this. And I want you to you can take this as literal as you want, and you could photograph bulk buying hand sanitizers, or the little pump things that you've had to put in at work. It could be signage, it could be tape on the floor when you go in the supermarket, or maybe you're just starting to bring people back to your workplace and you've had to put all signage up and tapes. And it could be when you go to the shops, something saying in this way, out this way, one-way system. It could be things that say this is 2 meters apart, anything like that. It could be those literal things. It could be that you've got face masks. Loads of people have been making face masks, and loads of people have bought face masks. So take self-portraits of yourself with face masks on. Take pictures of the kids or your work colleagues with face masks on. If you're working for the NHS, let me see you with all that PPE, personal protective equipment. Yeah, PPE. I want to see pictures of you with all the gear on. Show me what you've been putting in place to protect yourselves. Now, you could also take it slightly more thinking about it from another angle of how we've been protecting ourselves, which is by locking down and staying inside. So it could be pictures of you looking out the window or touching the window. It could be you waving to somebody that's outside, like the back of you, the kids waving to grandma outside. Or it could be you in the street waving to somebody in the doorway and getting that. And that's how you're doing it, by distancing. It could be social distancing selfies, which is a big thing now, isn't it? We're allowed to go for a walk with someone as long as we social distance. So you've got they're miles behind you and you're here and you're doing your selfie. It could be that. Okay, so it could be all these different things, but whatever you have done and are still doing, and maybe there's new stuff you're having to do. If you're now thinking about opening your business again, if you're a shop or a photographer like me and you've got a studio, what are you putting in place to make sure that you adhere to all the rules the government have put in? So those are the pictures I want. You could also be really creative and think about implied message and meaning, and you could be arty and consider yourself rolled up in a ball, and this is how I'm protecting myself, and I'm hiding, or I'm covering my face, or I don't know, you could have your hand over your mouth and have something written on here saying back off, or don't you know what 2 meters is? These type of things, you could be really creative with it, okay? You could be funny, and all the people that had the pictures taken with a bucket on their head and their makeshift PPE equipment, what was it? There was all sorts of things, wasn't there? Buckets and bandanas, or people were putting all sorts of plastic things on their head, although be safe. I don't want anyone to suffocate in the name of photography. But yeah, take it how you want it, but I want to see what you've been doing or how you have been protecting yourselves. So that is this week's theme. So we've got an extra challenge this week, as if because protection is too easy. You're going to ace this. I know you're going to ace this because you've all been doing it and you've all got it. So you're going to ace it. So I want to add a little bit extra of a challenge for you, and that is I would like you to experiment with black and white. I have got a lot of beautiful colour images, but I love black and white because sometimes it's a little bit moody, a little bit emotional, and I want to get that into those pictures. So have a play about with doing both colour and black and white pictures. See what the difference is. Look at the picture in colour and look at it in black and white. And does the black and white add anything? Does it make it better? Does it take away distractions and make you focus on what you want to look at? Or maybe it kind of has a bit more of a solemn, like, what's that wonderful word? Melancholy. Great word. Melancholy feel to it. I don't know if I'm using it in the right way, but I think that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, play about with black and white. You can send me colour by all means. There's never anything you can't send me. Okay, send me colour if you want to, but also think about sending me some black and white and trying things in black and white and seeing if, you know, that makes your picture a bit more moody and emotional, because that's what we love to see. Okay. So we're nearly there, folks. What I want to do, a few more extra things I want to tell you. So first of all, do not forget that if you want to add any words to your pictures, not necessarily on the pictures, but when you email them to me at fullframe19 fullframe19@gmail.com. Wow, I had to think about that. fullframe19@gmail.com. It'll be at the end anyway. But yeah, when you send me your pictures, if you want to add any words to them, please do. You know, it could be just a thought that you were thinking about. It could be a few words explaining the picture. It could be a poem that you like, or a word or a line from a poem. It could be a line from a song that just has really resonated with you and made you think about this picture and they just fit together. Anything like that, you want to send it to me, send it to me. If you want to do any filming on your phone, little bits of footage, send that to me. Just short clips, maybe, you know, 5-10 seconds. It could be something as simple as you're a nurse or you're working in the NHS, you've got all your uniform on your washing line because you're having to wash it every time and put new scrubs on and stuff, and you've just got this washing line full of like scrubs like blowing in the breeze. Anything like that is awesome. It could be clapping, it could be you know, just a scanning down of like people in a queue waiting for the supermarket. Whatever it is, if you have any little bits of footage, send them to me too. So words and film footage, feel free to send them to me. Also, if you're just joining this project, because people are coming and finding it at all different times, if you want to go back and look at any of the other videos, they're all on this YouTube channel. And we've done loads of other things in different weeks. So I've got a list here of what we've covered. Be amazed what we've been through. Week 1, we did rainbow colours. Week 2, we did your sanctuary, so where's your little hiding place during the lockdown. Week 3 was kind of like your happy place. Week 4 was crafting, what have you been making? Week 5 was food, what have you been eating? What have you been bulk buying? Week 6 and 7 were open. So any pictures that you've taken during lockdown that kind of represent lockdown for you. Recently it's been Eid for a lot of people, and they've sent me some awesome pictures of how they've done Eid in lockdown, and that's been really interesting to see like their different take on things. So that's what's been going on, and then now we're on 8-week protection. So if you want to take part in any of those, just send me your pictures. I'm always happy to receive any pictures, even if it doesn't fit into a category, just send me them, because this project is about you and your experiences, and they might not fit into one of those categories, but I want to see it. The more diversity I've got in this project of people's experiences, the happier I'm going to be, and I think the better it's going to be, because it's going to be a very true reflection of what's been going on. So please feel free to send me any of those extra pictures. So that's it for this week. I hope you're going to enjoy this topic. It should be really fun to photograph. If there's any community groups out there that I've been reaching out to that are still interested in me running a workshop for like your group of clients or people that come to your group specifically, please get in touch. I'm more than happy to do that. But otherwise, just keep watching the Facebook group. Please join the Facebook group, because that is where all the information is. And just send me all your wonderful pictures and go and enjoy this wonderful weather. All right, happy Sundays, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye. It could be a PPP, PPP, PPE, PPE? Personal protection equipment is PPE. Oh God, excuse me. It's sunny, it's sunny, it's sunny. Are we recording?